So we're out here with Cam and we are building an addition to the shed. Would you call this a lean-to or is it an addition?
It's a lean-to. We're gonna check the other side versus this, 34 feet. And we'll see how square it is.
Pretty square. Okay, so we finished lining up all the footing spots here with Archimedes down there. And now we're going to drill the holes with the tractor auger. It's exciting and it's dangerous.
So lower it, and I'll put the tip right in the hole, and then I'll tell you forwards or backwards to level it, okay?
Perfect. Cam, come look at me holes.
Holy moly.
So today we make concrete. Are you making concrete or cement?
Concrete.
Concrete, out of cement, right?
Cement is part of concrete. Concrete is like 5 different ingredients. Kind of like bread isn't just flour. Cement is the flour of concrete. Holds it all together.
Okay, Professor. So that's what we're doing today.
Hey, Charles!
Hey, Charles. Now we're gonna get these tubes in these holes. That's sweet. No, I like it.
One of my other secret tools is going to be able to determine the height of each one of these posts individually based on the mark on the wall up here.
Cam's got a secret tool. Well, tell me what it is.
Like Batman.
Now we're gonna make some cement.
Concrete.
Concrete. Fuck. Drop slow, homie.
Sean Connery died.
This build is dedicated to Sean Connery. The holes are shit. All right, AB plus JB. With a heart. This reminds me of the movie Dick Tracy.
Can't believe you put that rock right there and that rock right there. Why would you do that?
Jen doesn't like that rock right there.
Why would you do that?
I don't know
You
why.
have to move it.
It's more work than I thought it would be. But we got 10 holes with concrete in here. Happy?
Yeah.
Stirrup time. Stirrups are in. Okay, it's happening. We're gonna shore up these beams here and hopefully make a nice connection today.
There's no fire pit. We just went out there and got drunk.
Good looking, boys, good looking.
Little fire pit, boys.
They built a fire pit.
We built a fire pit.
We built a fire pit.
I can't wait to see it.
That's great.
I'm sure you guys did a fantastic job, I can tell. Oh boy, that is a
fire pit.
that is a fire pit. I was gonna be happy with just a ring of rocks.
That's gorgeous.
That's amazing. That's amazing. This whole area, all that stuff was all piled up here. This is actually amazing. This like defies my expectations. I'm so impressed with this.
That's amazing.
They started off with the smaller rocks down there and then did the big rocks around. That's really cool. That's really great.
We made a path all the way up to...
Oh, that's wicked, man. That's amazing.
That's incredible.
Wow. That's a birthday gift.
That's incredible.
Here comes the foreman. Hello. I'm hungry too. Time for the battens. Right now we have a space of 23 3/8 inch and it's gonna be different. So I need to measure this end to that end. And then Ken's gonna help us with some math.
Hi.
Hello. This is going to make all the difference right now. Blessed with another beautiful day. I need to finish the battens for this last section here, and then we just need some tin. Good morning. Cam is back to help us on what we hope will be the final day. Hey, we can finish this today.
Oh, hopefully.
Our steel for the siding and for the roof. A couple corner boxes. Colored screws, charcoal for the roof, for the walls.
Good coloring.
That's bone.
And the lettering is something called Cillian rail.
So the dimensions on all the trim are wrong. They're all wrong. Probably should have known something was wrong right off the hop.
Yeah.
But just wanted to get it on, and trim's all wrong. Okay, so flash forward about 2 weeks. We've gotten some replacement trim. Won't know if it fits until I get up there. I don't know what happened with the guy. We clearly had a miscommunication. Okay, so the first piece of Eve fascia trim is up and it looks good. It works, so I'm thrilled about that. Now the next piece requires a bit of overlap, which requires a bit of metal work with tin snips. Hello. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on left, right, and center snips, and you know what? We just gotta
Get this duster out of your way here.
Thank you. We just gotta try it, because right snips, the left turns into garbage. So right snips is for right work, I guess. And left snips, the right is garbage. Okay, so that should help. So straight's not great. It sort of screws up both sides. Right snips save the right hand edge. They bring it up a little bit, and they sort of ruin the left edge. Left snips do the opposite, so that's good to know. Let's try it in the real world. Left preserves left, right preserves right. Happy New Year. Today is a very exciting day, both because Cam is back and because today is the day we get the roof on.
It's gonna happen. I think we should also lose some of this then.
I'm trying to figure out these corner boxes. One small snip for man.
Do it. Reduce those big bastards.
Yeah, where is the big bastard? Just had him.
Looking good. Put it up.
Go for it. Nice.
Chicken laid an egg on top of Mama Hen.
If you've never seen a chicken growl, it's quite something.
Good job, guys. Leon came through in the end, though.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
And that's a presentable corner.
It looks good, Cam.
Yeah.
We've got a presentable corner. So now we're gonna go around. Cam's gonna do the silicone caulking on the trim, and I'm gonna follow him to fasten it in with pancake screws, also known as Kelly screws. Also known as, what was the other thing I called them? Fallet?
No idea.
Fluffy screws. Fluffy screws. Trim is fastened. Now it's time for the roof panels. Managed to pick up all the panels off the ground, and luckily they weren't frozen, which is very, very good news. So we're happy about that, aren't we, Cam?
We are 33 feet
On the nose?
dead on, edge to edge.
Yeah. Thanks in advance to Garden Spot Acres for putting up a very, very super helpful video on how to build large barn doors. We are going to build these barn doors in place.
Was that coffee from Grackle?
Yeah. What'd you think?
It's okay.
It's okay, eh?
Yeah, it's not amazing.
Nothing special. Jen is here to make sure we drill straight. You tell me when I'm straight.
Not. Yeah.
Really, eh?
Good job.
Do the other one. There. Good? Yeah. All right. Let's put some screw hooks in. 5 by 8 inch by 8 inches. Comes with 2 nuts, 2 washers. I forgot my wrench set back at the house. The truck full of tools. I forgot the wrench set. There's always something. That is good and on there. Now just 7 to go. Whoop, I almost hit myself in the face. Don't do that. Just like that. So you got some give and you got some play there. And that is going to be a good thing. 2 more bolt hooks. Tighten it up. She's on there. Thirsty. Here's our hinges. Now for the fun part. The first step, we got to measure the length of the wood here, and then we got to cut the wood to that length. 12 foot 2 inches. "12-inch hand screw clamps. Should hold it tight. Probably don't need this tag on there anymore, eh? Sort of interesting the way these things screw. You got to go with both hands in the same direction in order to close it up square. Let's make sure we're level. Geez, that's pretty good. What are the chances we'd be so on the money? Next step. Pretty bang on. It's actually exactly bang on. Let's drill it. 5/16 carriage bolts, 5/16 washers, 5/16 nuts. 144 3/8. That's the halfway of 144 3/8. 72 3/16. Now we'll mark back from that 1/2 inch on each side. So now we're putting the cladding on, 3/4 of an inch below the top header, and plumb with these 2 lines that we made. First board is on. We just keep working our way over.
Trouble making chickens. Looking good. And then you just cut it down the middle
Then you cut it down
for the big
middle
reveal.
for the big reveal.
Trouble making chickens.
Looking pretty good so far, says I. Let there be light. Coyotes?
Making a door.
Making a door. How's it look out there?
Really good. Looks cool with the light coming.
These 2 boards can't go on fully because of the carriage bolt coming through. We're just going to give it a light tap with the hammer so we can see exactly where the carriage bolts are coming through, and then we'll drill a hole through that, put up the boards. If all is according to plan, we will split the door down the middle. See that little indent right there and right there? That's what we're going to drill through. Good. Same thing over here. Fits. It fits. Dad is texting me suggesting I put in an electric sliding gate. Okay, let's get those carriage bolts on. Go. Washers and nuts. Now we're going to do the bracing with the 2x4s. We're going to temporarily fasten it up, and then we're going to chalk a line behind it. Definitely got a better line on the bottom one. That is our cut line. So let's cut. Yeah, it's good. It works on the other side, then you can just clone it. And it works, which means I can clone this, and that's good. Okay, ripped out the clone. Now let's see. Perfect. Okay, let's get these up. Got the braces on. Now is the moment of truth. We're going to cut this out and cut this out. And if this worked correctly, these doors should be straight, no sag, open, close, without falling apart. Now let's see what happens when we do the bottom. It's It's gonna work. Let's get this last chunk off here. Hey, free swinging, nice smooth, with no sag. Awesome. John Bon Lodi is free again. And to go inside, I don't have to climb over the purlins anymore or risk breaking my neck on the ice there. I can just walk in now. Wonderful. Let's get this little guy up there. Clears it no problem. Okay, we're gonna put on heavy duty gate latch. So I've got the latch up. You can see the wind though pushing on the door. That's just too much stress on the lock. So Jen came over and looked at the door. She recommended getting a piece of 2x4 and creating kind of just a primitive, simple sort of latch drop setup. I've got these 7-inch pieces of the same 2x4. I'm gonna slap a piece of 2x4 onto the door, and then I'm gonna slap another piece of 2x4 on top of it like that. This should distribute some of the weight a little bit better. Like it. Holds the door still and square. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna lock it down. Cool. After I do something, I can't stop staring at it. Construction is still super new to me. So building stuff that works, I still just stand there in awe. I can't believe it actually works. So the other door on the other side should now, in theory, go much quicker because I know what I'm doing now, sort of. We got the first cross member up. We're gonna drill through the first hole. And then once we do it on each side, then we're gonna go up top, put the next cross member on, and do the same thing. Washer and nut. We got the two cross members up, 2x6. We are level. We have one carriage bolt in each one. And now we're going to measure off the middle, do 1/2 inch from each side, and that's where we'll start putting the cladding up. Here's the remainder of the 22 tons that we're going to finish filling the shed with today. Now we're going to do up around here. Too dicey to come around with the tractor, so we're just going to do it in barrel loads. So we are graded up. Shed is done. Good. Happy with that. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, John Bon Lodi.